Welcome back to more Lord of the Rings Online. I'm Salty Cur, and we are going to continue our adventures here in Esteldin. There went someone past the screen real fast. What we are about, let's double check here. So we are engaged in Book 3, Chapter 2, and then we got these quests inside Fornost. We gave it a run at yesterday and realized that was not going to work for us. So we are going to see what we can do here. We have a bunch of 30 and 31 quests back at the Lone Lands, so we'll follow our quests here and then head back to the Lone Lands once we get up to level 31 here in Esteldin in the North Downs. Let's check our Hobbit gift for today, and we ended up with 3 combat run speed boosts that we cannot actually use. So yeah. Look at them just sitting there. Let's put these 3 right here. And maybe these 3 special ones that we got from our Hobbit gifts will actually work. But let's check. If I put this on, is there going to be a red line put around here? Let's check. Boop! Sure enough. Oh, that is so lame. So useless. Useless. Not sure why that is the case. I'm actually really astonished, because it's such a loss of potential revenue for the LOTRO store. Every hunter in the game unable to use them. Got a creepy full moon up there in the distance. Hide the haze and fog. Go to the quest. Repeatable. That's level 26. We're not going to worry about it. It's a mere Slayer quest. Roams near his pack with bar guests. Well, I guess we'll accept it. We've never done it before, so it's repeatable. Apparently, it's back here. Let's take a look-see. There it is, right there. Okay, so we just need to find. Here's the Dread Barghast. So there is Blood Eye. So in these kinds of quests where they have allies, usually a good strategy is to just burn the guy that's gonna, complete the quest. And then, just in case things go south with the other guys, they won't, but just in case. It should settle us, though. Unfortunate, really. So we'll finish that. Boom, and it's done. So we have done it. Also, I'm thinking we should probably, before we get too much farther, we said we were going to do all the quests, so we should probably go back to Breland and do those. Go into the Shire, pick up the Shire quests and do those as well. Even though those will be super easy. I'll think about that, though. Gotta give some thought to that. Oh, we got an adamant shard. How about that? Adamant shard is what you do to craft artisan weapons. So once we start getting our Lebethron wood, and we want to make a ranged weapon with a special recipe, like with a bow that we're using now, it will require the adamant shard. So we've gotten one right off the bat. That's really super. Good. Okay, I don't know where this Oathbreaker is, though. Is that Oathbreaker over there? Yeah. Okay, so we have to kill some orcs and wargs. So there's a warg, there's a warg. So let's get to it. Oh, too far away. Come on now. Kill this. Oops. from sniffing. Hi, Warg Stalker. You were muerto. Might as well put the Heart Seeker on someone who's getting hurt. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. These guys have no idea what is up. Yeah, it's way over there. That's kind of a pain. I want to go over there, but oh well. I guess we can just go this way. Kill these in here first. What do we need? We need 5 more. Everybody's coming back with his mark friend. They are dead. Alright. Get this Ravager out of the way. Da-da-da-da. Do not put a hurt on me. Okay, so what do we need? We need another Warg and another Orc. Thought I saw Warg up here. Yes, there we go. Go ahead and just boom ba, and then he will bleed out. Kill the warrior. Hopefully it doesn't activate that guy. It did not. So boom, we're done. Now we need to go in and find that shade. I wonder if the shade is the shade through there? I don't think so. I think that, oh, I left it there for a second. I think the shade is actually up in there. Like up there. This is not helpful at all. Or is it on the other side? Let's check if it's on the other side. Check our frame rates too. Want to make sure our frame rates are up. I'll do this. Are we gonna? Can we get around there? Oh, is it invisible wall? Oh, no invisible wall. Well. Boo. Uh-oh. That was close. Let's just run through and see what happens. Ostnoiren, is that where this thing is? Is there something? There's something to come run all the way over here? Oh, could I have taken longer to get off my horse? For an elf, that took forever. Could have interrupted him and everything. There can be found northeast of Mincham's Cap, some etched, scattered ruins by the walls of Fornost. These look like scattered ruins. So let us whee down the scattered ruins. Oh, 30 seconds. That seemed a bit harsh. Is that him there? Oathbreaker Captain? That's what we need. But first, while we are recovering from our falling injuries, we will engage in death from above. Look at him run. He thinks he could try. Whee! Another falling injury. Nope, didn't give us an injury. That's good. Never had a leg break after it heals. That's interesting. Okay, so we will power up here. And then talk to you. Who dares interrupt my ancient vigil? You fool! How dare you remind me of our pathetic oaths to the craven Averdui? We have sworn new oaths now. We follow Amarthiel. And soon we will sweep aside all living fools of the north. Amarthiel. So as before, following the principle of killing the main thing, we defeated the Oathbreaker. Ooh, that was a full fellowship quest too. Huh. Uber Hunter. That is probably still you, Ash even. Okay, back to Mincham. Kind of fell down a hole here a little bit. Where are we? You know, I don't think I ever did that quest, ever. I do not. I think I would remember falling in this hole. Holy moly, there's a roving threat. Roving threats are throughout the world. You see he has over 1 million HP. And he's got things helping him. Roving threats, that's the first one I think we've come across. Roving threats were added in the game at, I think, the Helm's Deep expansion. And then they added a bunch of them throughout the world, so that you could come back through these areas with your buds and, you know, wipe them out. And you could get items for having completed it. And there are deeds tied to the roving threats. I think there's a skill point dedicated to roving threats. There might be more than one, actually. I know on my main I have not completed the roving threat, so I am 1 skill point shy of the max, which is currently 92, so I'm sitting there at 91. Which is slightly irritating because, you know, you kind of want it all, right? You want to complete all of it. But you got to be able to get people to run around and do the roving threats. And once you do it once, it's not something really that you're stoked about doing again. So if you have a really active kinship, that could be helpful. But still, you kind of feel, I don't know, you feel like you're inconveniencing others.
A shadow is on my
spirit. So we got this cape. You are truly of stout heart to face such beasts. I'm not sure this is going to be an upgrade. We're going to lose agility, get some crit, but we do get 50 more armor. I only wish I could have done this myself instead of sending you. What we're going to do is we're going to put it on for a while and see if we notice any difference. After all, it is purple and this one is green. Quick now, you must return to Halbarad and Esteldin and tell him what you have learned here. Angmar has taken Fornost once more. From such a fortified spot, Angmar could dominate all of the north, but there are even worse things to worry about. Tales that tell of a great evil which inhabits the collapsed and ruined halls of Fornost. This evil could be called to serve Angmar. Go to Esteldin and tell Halbarad all you have learned here. Okay. What if this horse will take us to Esteldin? Nope. Maybe if I get off my horse, will it work? Nope. Boo. So we ride. While we're riding, I'm going to lock this so I do not accidentally sell it. Need some hiccups here. Oh, talk to Mincham. What the heck? Thought we talked to him on both things, didn't we? Apologies. Oh, that stupid bird. That stupid bird that gets you every time you run up that hill. Yes.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
Fornost is lost, and all of Ariador may be in danger. Well, not if we have anything to say about it, so be strong. Oh, I just realized I have a 200 horse that I'm using. I should swap over to a 250 horse. 250 health points. Let me look at my collections. Oops. I will wait till we're on the Amon Wraith horse, and then I will look at my collections. Keep meaning to look up the constellations in LOTRO to find out what exactly they are. Keep forgetting. I don't recognize a lot of them. This one is Cancer, isn't it? The crab? Is that Cancer? I was never a Boy Scout or anything like that.
What do you need?
Alright, write us. Collections of horses. Thought I had a lot more. Horses. Oh, that's the one that I bought that was terrible. All shiny green. You know what? I'm gonna put it on anyway. We're gonna use that one for a bit. Just because we have it. It's not telling us any of its stats, though. So, of course, these are all the horses one could acquire in the game. There's a zillion of them. And if you click on them, you can kind of get a kind of a look at what they're about. I wish this picture were bigger. Cave Claw horse. Prized Tundra horse. I don't know what makes it prized. Rather bland looking. Steed of Rune. It looks kind of neat. Some of these are festival horses that you can't get. You have to do the festivals. Steed of Winter Winds. That's from the Winter Festival. And of course, we've got some that are like Winter Elk is a popular one that people like. It's like an elk. Obviously. Yule Festival horse. Treasure-laden goat. When you get kindred in the Matham Society, which is the hobbits. And for those of you who don't know, a Matham is just sort of anything kind of useless, but is considered kind of nice to have around. Is a Matham. That's a neat one. 7 stars. Anniversary Festival horse. This is a popular one. Lots of people get. The Fall Festival. You can get that in colors too. That one's kind of dumb. Steed from the Wizard. White Wizards. So if you do the Armies of Isengard, you get that one. So what did we say? We were going to do the Steed of Rivendell for a while. So as soon as we get thrown off our horse here, which just happened, go ahead and just pull that one up. Linden. That's a nice name for a horse. Yeah, we'll work it for a while. I mean, it's a little bit teal, but, you know, we're an elf, so we're not... Ooh, it kind of has like a streak behind it. That's neat. Back to Halbarad. Durmlad said the vile false king Mordorith has returned to Angmar and threatens to crush what little resistance remains in that horrible land. Alright, so let's go see Halbarad.
What do you need?
I suppose we can be thankful that we are no longer ignorant of the enemy's plans as once we were. Yet the question of how we will face this threat looms over us all. The peoples of the North Downs must be called together for a council to deal with this threat. There is much to do, and much I will ask of you in the days ahead if you are willing, or of a willing spirit. Of course I am. Do you not know me?
Would you do something for me?
Part 1 of 3. We have got to get the dwarves. We will need the might of the dwarves of Othrakar. We will also
Stay
need
a moment.
the elves. So we have to talk to Gildor and Glorion. And he lives where? Elf Lord of Rivendell was coming to give word of the enemy's movements arrived too late to save those who remained. He should be called to the council, but I fear he will be too concerned by the desire to protect both the glade and his people from their rage. It will be your task to go to Lyn Gileath and convince Gildor to come to the council. We'll do it. Part 3, a call to men. Talk to Nelly Boskins. Trestlebridge. So it's going to be back to Trestlebridge for them. Okay, so we just got to go find those people and call them to council. Okay. We can do it. Representing the 3 races of the Free Peoples. So if we check our map here, Meluinen we will be going to. And we can probably add our Trestlebridge and then Othrakar. Those are the 3 places we must go. Meluinen will have other quests for us as well. But also, if you remember from way back when, we had going to the market. Nope. We had herbs and simples. Runes of Arthedain. Got all kinds of quests we should be doing here. Let's pull these off, because this is going to be running around kind of stuff. No. No, thank you. Just invite me willy-nilly to your fellowship. So we'll take these off our bar for now. And we will clean up our North Downs business here. Okay. Which will take us all around here and take us down to Melwinen. And then we can actually do the epic elves one while we're down there. Really skippy. After this episode, I'm going to restart my computer. Hopefully that will help. Hello, bird friend. Goodbye, bird friend. Defeat wargs. Looking for wargs. Looking for wargs to kill. Is this Lebethron? No, still you. We're still in the land of you. There's one. Wow, that's some crazy lag. And, you never know if it's the game servers or if something's trying to update on your computer. I have all automatic updates turned off because I don't want that just happening willy-nilly when I'm playing or when I'm doing something else on the computer. Okay, we got the meadow leaf or meadow sweet. Drop of honey, we don't need the honey. But we need the meadow sweet. Aurochs, we do not need. There's the meadow sweet. There's a spider near the meadow sweet, so we'll exterminate it. Boom, boom. The founding stone of Dolindur is up here, I believe. I think that's the one, right? Or is it? What's this green one? Spider gems. Let us finish off the wargs first, not get too far abroad, since there are wargs all over the place here. Get them all. I love the sound of crickets. Ooh, we got another quest. Spiders in the snares. Before the time runs out. There's potential trap for lucky enough wise. You should defeat a number of spiders as quickly as you can. Alright, so we might as well do that. We got 3 minutes. So we will go inside here. Quickly. We will accept the Spider Queen quest. We will try to kill as many as we can. I don't know how many we need. It's 2. I guess we need 8. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. I'm thinking, where there's spider webs, there gotta be spiders, right? I can tell it's a little bit laggy because it's telling me I'm still moving after I take my finger off the button. Oh, some meadow sweet as well. Nice. Some cocoons. Is the cocoon, if it's spiders putting webs around things, I don't think that counts as a cocoon. got a gem pouch. Why is it still blinking in? Oh. Meadowsweet has respawned, as has a creeper. Now, was that here, or did I miss it before? This? Yep, no effect. Okay, what do we need? We need one more spider. We've got about 2 minutes. So I think that'll give us enough time to rob this cocoon, get some more of our jewels. There's got to be one more spider in this little area, doesn't there? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the queen. Will it count? You've swiftly defeated. Yes, it counted. Alright. Sweet. Is this going to open for us again? No. Did we get the jewels? I think we got all the jewels we needed. I will check as soon as we get out of the danger. I think so. Yep. Where was it? Spider Gems. Yes, we finished it. Okay, so this is a good place for us to call it. We're a little bit over a half hour. So I will be back with you shortly as Salty Cur simply walks into Mordor.